Hey y'all, welcome to Bushcraft Wednesday. I'm Madden from Self-Reliance Publishing, and today we're going to continue our series on primitive weapons by talking about blowguns. Now I promise you we really are going to spend the majority of this video talking about blowguns, but allow me to go on a tangent for 1 minute. I believe that when it comes to bushcrafting and prepping, it's important to have at least a basic understanding of what the indigenous people local to your area used in terms of natural resources. What they did to feed themselves, what they did to shelter themselves, what they did to procure water. All those things are important to know, and it will give you a leg up when it comes to self-reliance in your area if you know how the people that did it before you, how they went about it. Now, obviously, some things change with time. So if you live in the plains of Oklahoma and the natives to that area made a living hunting buffalo, you probably shouldn't consider that as an option. However, there's still going to be little things that you can glean, different parts of their lifestyle that you can glean and apply to your local environment. There's still going to be plants that they used, water sources, etc., etc. Still stuff to learn, even if a big part of it, buffalo, is not applicable today. Now, bringing that back to blowguns, I live in the Piedmont of North Carolina, and the Indians indigenous to this area utilize blowguns as a means of taking small game. The blowguns that were used by the people that are native to this area were typically made from river cane. I'm using 1/2-inch copper pipe that's 5 feet long that I picked up at Lowe's. And for a mouthpiece, I've got an adapter that goes from 1/2 inch to 3/4 of an inch. You could use anything. I've seen people use PVC pipe, but that's not very durable. I've also seen people use an electrical conduit, and that would probably honestly work just about as well as this copper pipe, and it would be cheaper. So that might be a good route for you. If you want something that's seriously capable of taking small game, you're going to want to stick to something that's in the 1/2 inch range and at least about 5 feet long. I think that this size, 1/2 inch by 5 feet, is about the perfect size for me. If you go too short, you're not going to have the power or the range, enough power or range to take small game. And if your diameter is too small, like a lot of the commercial blowguns that are available, the darts that you shoot out of them just aren't going to get the job done. So I think that this is just about the perfect size. The darts that were used by the Indians in this area were typically 8 to 16 inches long, somewhere in there. And they were made from hardwood dowels, either oak, mulberry, hickory, wood like that. And the stoppers were made from thistledown. I've taken the easy approach again on the darts, and I picked up some knitting needles in Walmart, and I just stuck them through a foam earplug, and that seems to work pretty well for me as far as target practice. I'm working on a dart, or I need to come up with a dart that's got some sort of a better point on the end and for small game hunting. I haven't used blowgun yet for small game. Still working out the details as far as accuracy, range, and everything. It's actually easier to get the hang of than you would think as far as accuracy is concerned. What I'm working on right now is getting a dart combination that is capable of taking small game and has the range you need for hunting. Once you've got your system down and your skills polished, maximum effective range for a blowgun for small games, typically out to about 40 or 60 feet from what I've read. I'm working on getting there, but it's a lot of fun, and I'd encourage you to give it a try. As always, I appreciate every like, every comment, and every subscribe. I've got other videos out there about different primitive weapons, and I will be making more, so be sure to check those out. Thank you for watching, and we will see you next time.